So we're going to get started. I'm placing you all onto mute now, so we can get going.
See?
Next one.
Yeah, yeah.
Neven.
So to sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of skull with sacrum and bring your arms down onto your thighs, lifting belly, diaphragm. Use your arms to guide your thighs forward. Feel as if you're creating space into the top of hips and hip flexors. Activate your feet and spread the toes, spreading the balls of your feet. Then close your eyes and give yourself a moment or two just to feel yourself sit bones grounding down into the floor, and then feeling for your own center. And then feel for breathing into your center. As you breathe out, feel your sit bones as they press towards the floor, keeping the spine long. Press your sit bones to the floor. Breathe in, feel as if you're drawing in energy up from the earth, moving this through perineum, into pelvis, into belly, and up into your heart. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften down. Soften skull bones and breathe in. Feel for drawing energy from the sky through into your skull, into brains, down into the neck and heart. And exhale. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften down. On the breath, breathe into sternum, so feed your heart from above. And exhale. Breathe into your side ribs, deep breath, so feed your side ribs, feeding your heart from the side. And exhale as you release. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing, so hands back behind you onto your fingertips. Working with 75 pumps. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your fingertips and lift your chest. Now take a partial inhale. And sharp exhales through the nose, moving belly. And then here, take a deep breath. Fill yourself up with this breath. Hold the breath, spine is long, chest is lifted, and sit bones pressing down. Feel as if you're easing both thighs out towards the side, and feet, soles of your feet pressing together. Chest is remain lifted. Forward bend, hands forward, and then exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest and pull your belly in. Pull belly all the way back to spine, spreading your ribs and spreading diaphragm. Keep feeling for lengthening belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Shoulders relax away from your ears and keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose is in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right and reaching your both heels away from you. If that's a difficult reach, place your left foot onto your right calf, or the left foot is onto the floor, or if you have a block, and place that left foot onto the block, creating a double right angle with you. Alternate nostril breathing is your next pose. So fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off right nostril. So the ratio here is inhale for 5, hold the breath for 20, then exhale through the right for 10. Inhale right for 10, hold for 20, exhale for 10 on the left. If holding for 20 is too long for you, then just exhale once you reach your maximum and then start the process again. So just change the ratio. If 20 is too much, then make your ratio 15, or make your ratio 5. Inhale 5, hold 15, exhale 8. So work with what works for you rather than feel yourself suffocating in the pose. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb, block off right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 5. Use your ring finger to block the left nostrils. Both nostrils are blocked, and hold the breath. You're holding for 20. Exhale, right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale, right nostril for 5. Lock in both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Change across of the neck. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. So make the adjustments so you feel that you're practicing with ease and that you're not forcing your body into a place that it's not ready for yet. If you do that, you just create a higher level of trauma in your body and greater resistance. So fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block off right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 5. Thumb blocks left nostril, both nostrils are blocked, and hold the breath, hold for 20. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale right for 5. Lock in both nostrils and hold for 20. Close your eyes and just feel yourself in your own body, and then notice what sensations come up for you as you hold. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And then release. Unwind your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together for unlocking the hips. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Bring your hands onto, both hands onto your right thigh. Your right hand is on top, your left hand is underneath. Now, slightly ease away from your right sit bone and then glide your right thigh away from you. Sit back down and then bring your left hand towards the left side of just beyond your hip. Take a deep breath into the lower back and feel as if you're lengthening away your sacrum away from your right hip. Use your right hand to glide your right thigh away towards the right. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're gliding your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, straighten your right arm as you glide right thigh away from hip. Breathe into lower back and feel for lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel for gliding that right thigh away from that right hip. Second position, take a deep breath and lift your chest. You keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Your right thigh is gliding away from you. Your feet are active. Now breathe into lower back. Keep lifting and lengthening away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, ease towards the left and keep gliding right thigh away from you. On your next breath, you're drawing your chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Third position, you're bringing your right arm down, so your both hands are now framing your left leg, left knee. Pressing down into sit bone and breathe in and feel the lifting away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left knee. That right thigh keeps easing away. Now breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest moving to chin. As you press back into your right sit bone, you're folding towards your left thigh, left shin, left knee. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left knee. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in. You come all the way back up. Other side. Your left hand is on top of your left thigh. Right hand is under your thigh. Pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe in. Lift your left sit bone away from the floor and glide your left thigh forward. You're moving thigh away from the hip. Sit back down and bring your right hand across by your right hip. Reach the hand about 12 inches away. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, use your left hand to glide your left thigh away from hip. As you breathe in, move your belly away from top of your left thigh. Using your left arm to glide the thigh out a little bit more. Now you may be feeling this into lower back, so breathe in and keep lifting away. Lower ribs lengthens away from sacrum. Sacrum is moving away from the lower back. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left thigh forward. Second position, breathe in and lift your belly. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. Straighten your left arm. On the exhale, you're twisting towards the right. And then breathe into lower back. Keep lifting and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep twisting, moving away from your left thigh. Your feet are still active. On the next breath, lift your chest. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Third position, take a deep breath, spread your ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down so you're framing your right foot, hands either side of your right knee. Keep pressing your left sit bone back to floor. And then breathe in and then feel as if you're lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, your left sit bone reaches back to floor, but you're folding towards your right knee. Deep breath, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you're folding towards your right thigh. Left sit bone is pressing back to floor. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Half lotus with your left foot on top of your right thigh by your hip. So you're bringing your left foot across. If you feel this into knees and you have a strap or a roll, you can place a support under that left knee. Support it here. You can also place a strap around your left foot and then keep the strap moving towards your right hip. Bring your left arm all the way around the back and slide the hand in, taking hold of the strap if you have a strap, or the hand into clothing. Inhale, reach your right arm is up and keep feeling for lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, your right arm comes across your left thigh. Chin is aligned with your chest. Sit bones presses down, and then breathing vertically, lengthening up. Keeping the spine long, and as you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. Finding your center, so vertically, right down from pelvic bowl, breathe in and lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, spiraling around. On the next breath, feel as if you've been drawn right up towards the ceiling. Keeping the back of the skull aligned with sacrum, and as you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. The inhale, release. Bring your left foot slightly forward for shoelace pose. Your left foot is just beyond your right knee and slide it back. Then activate feet, spreading the toes. Flex your toes to shins, reach out with your heels. Bring your hands, so your right hand is by hip, and then reach the hand away from the hip about 12 inches. Pressing down into left sit bones, breathe in. As you stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing the arm down against your foot. Try not to have your left foot against your left elbow. And then breathe in and lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest towards your left foot. Breathe in, keep moving, belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding, chest is moving closer towards that left foot. Inhale, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, reach your left sit bone back to floor and keep moving your chest towards the left foot. Inhale, release. And unwind your legs and then change. So your right foot is onto your left thigh for half lotus. You want to place a strap onto that foot, you can. Many of you probably won't need to. Reach your right arm around and take hold of your foot, slide the hand into clothing, or if you have a strap, you can use a strap. Again, if you feel this into knees, then provide support for the knees. You can either do this pose in cross-leg, seated, or you can support that knee with the block under that knee. Inhale, reach your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, your left arm is across your right thigh. Feel for pressing down into sit bone and breathing in and lifting, lengthening out of your lower back. So vertical lengthen up. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Finding your core, and then breathe there. Deep breath, feel belly's lifting up, chest is lifting. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Deep breath, keep stretching ribs away from sacrum. As you spiral to the right, keeping chest lifted. Inhale, release. Ease your right foot forward slightly for shoelace. Reach your heel away from you and flex the toes back towards the shin. You might be able to slide your left foot slightly forward so left foot is under your right thigh and shoelace twist towards the foot. So your left hand is by left hip, reach the hand away from that hip. Rounding down into right sit bone, breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right hand is to the floor. Your right foot is pressing towards your right hand, forearm, or tricep. And breathe in and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest towards your right foot. Deep breath, keep moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your left foot, feel the gliding your right thigh away from you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. And ease on. Unwind the cross of your legs. Lie down on your back for the start of your abdominal sequence. Start elbow to knee. So lie down on your back for elbow to knee. Place your hands behind your head and neck and lift your feet above the floor. The knees are bent, heels are just below the knees. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl elbow up and reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip and then lengthen your right thigh away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl elbow up, reaching elbows to right knee and straighten left leg. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip, reach your left thigh forward, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl elbow up, your elbows are to right knee, straighten left leg. So lift up, lift your side ribs up on your left side, lift your left shoulder away from floor. Now reach your right leg forward away from waist and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades off the floor. Now send your left leg forward and pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Now lift the chest, reach your elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. Relax your right hip, reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Keep moving your left thigh forward. Now curl tailbone up and stretching your right leg forward. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Let the toes reach out with the ball of your foot. Lift the chest, reach your left elbow up. Now curl tailbones up, send your right leg forward. Now pull belly in. Look at your belly and see that you're pulling your belly in. You should see it lower by at least an inch as your belly pulls in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Relax your left hip, send your left leg forward, pull belly in. Now curl tailbones up again, and then reach. Keep sending that left leg forward. Pull belly in. Look at your belly. See that you're pulling your belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Star spiral pose. Sorry, not star spiral pose, bulgar. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee. This time, reach your right leg up. You're reaching your right heel straight up towards the ceiling. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now, as you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up, reach out with the balls of your feet. Feel the easing left thigh out towards the side. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to right knee, straighten left leg. Left leg is reaching straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Press your foot against your thigh. Now send your left leg up, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. As you send right thigh away from pelvis, pull belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Place your left foot on the inside of right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up. Ease your left thigh away from you. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, and pull. Let lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Hold it there with the hands of your knee. And as you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Glide your right thigh away from you. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll for twisting abs with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs. You're reaching your legs straight up towards the ceiling. You can go to the wall and have your heels up against the wall. Your sit bones will be quite close to the wall. Twisting abs, clasped hands behind your head and neck. Take a deep breath into lower back. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, send your legs straight up and pull your belly in. From here, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. And squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Keep head and shoulders away from the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll, stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Look at your belly, see that you're pulling your belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up and reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your left elbow up, shoulder blades off the floor. Squeeze the roll, squeeze sit bone to tailbone, stretch your legs to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center, bend the knees. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up, elbows to right knee. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Curl tailbone up, stretch your legs straight up and pull belly in. Inhale, go back to center. Hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up and elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll and then reach. You're reaching your legs up towards ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Now press your lower back down. And exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Stretching your legs up towards the sky. Be active. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release, lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Keep the roll where it is. Your next pose is bridge with the roll. So the roll is between your thighs. You reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Arms relaxed down by your side and shoulders relaxed away from your knee. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up away from the floor. Gentle squeeze on the roll, you're activating your legs. Now breathe into your center, deep breath. And use your strong legs on exhale to lift up. Thighs are reaching forward. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, lift up. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. On the next breath, breathe into sternum. Feed your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, feel for sending thighs and knees forward. Relax your throat, relax your shoulders. Breathe into the side ribs and feed your heart from the side. And as you breathe out, lengthen up as you push the floor away with feet. Gentle squeeze on the rope. As you breathe in, telescoping the ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, feel for lifting up and reaching thighs and knees forward. Feel the energy that's generating in the tops of the thighs, down into glutes and to lower back. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down. Move the roll out of your way and roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down onto the floor by chest, breathe in. And push the floor away on exhale with your left hand as you come up, and use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come onto knees, set up for your next pose today, which is turbo dog. You don't want to put the weight into the shoulders. You can do a turbo poppy instead. The turbo poppy is here. Your elbows are about 1, maybe 2 inches away from the floor, but your knees are on the floor in turbo poppy. So in turbo poppy, you're taking a deep breath into upper back and spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, reach your sit bones back to heels, and then wrapping the shoulders, squeezing elbows towards each other. And you take a couple more breaths here, deep breath. And exhale, sit bones are reaching back. Now wrap the shoulders. Feel as if the top ribs are lengthening away from shoulders. So if your shoulder's tweaky, you can do this for about 3, maybe 4, 5 more breaths. You're going further, breathe in, spreading the ribs, the upper back, curl, toes under. And exhale, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Bend the elbows, your forearms about 3 inches from the floor. At least your elbows are 3 inches from the floor max. They're 1 to 3 inches. Now breathe into side ribs and feel your ribs as they expand to the side. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Squeeze your elbows in. So feel this broadening across your back. Breathe through the sternum and feed your heart with breath. Now soften your collarbones as you exhale, lengthen back. Feel as if your sit bones are reaching back. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you reach back. Keep squeezing elbows in. 1 more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to floor. Then come onto your knees for your next pose today, which is bird wing. If you need to fold your mat or place a towel onto your knees, then do so. You're sitting down onto your heels. If your knees are really tweaky, you can come up. You have a resistance band and you want to use that for bird wing, the resistance band around the wrist. Your elbows are tucked into the side of your body. Take a deep breath and draw your hands together. Exhale, lift the chest and then open the arms out towards the side. Keep tucking elbows in. Breathe in, hands together. Exhale, chest lifts and then open up. Elbows tucked in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And then release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So give you dolphin, dolphin, 1 leg up, or everyone does dolphin, and you've got choice of dolphin, 1 leg up, or flash prep, or dorsal fin. So those are the options that are available for you to do. So we'll We will all do dolphin. So bring your hands onto biceps, elbows down onto the shoulders. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers. You can clasp your hands in this pose. Spread the fingers. Check that your elbows and your shoulders are aligned. Your forearms are parallel. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Breathe into upper back and lift and spread your upper back. Curl, toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. And then breathe into upper back. Feel the broadening of your upper back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away and move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into sternum, so you're feeding the front of your heart. Feel for pressing the heel of your hands to the floor. On the exhale, pushing the floor away as you reach back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, reach your heels to the floor and move your chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come on down to floor. So I said flash breath. I'll just change that from flash breath to dolphin strut. So I'll demonstrate dolphin strut so we all know where we're going with this one. In your dolphin strut, your measurement is the same for your dolphin. Your hands onto your biceps. Your elbows are down onto the floor, onto the shoulders. You're reaching your hands forward and spreading the fingers. Middle fingers reaching forward. Forearms are parallel. From here, here's a demonstration. You relax your neck and shoulders. You breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and you're reaching back. For dolphin strut, you're stepping your right foot forward about 3 or so inches. Your right hand is reaching back and takes hold of your heel, ankle, calf, or wherever you can. From here, you breathe into your right hip. And as you breathe out, you feel as if you're reaching your right heel away from you. Feel a wrapping in the shoulder. So that could be your pose. You can stay here for 3, maybe 4 breaths. If you wanted to go further, you're reaching your left leg out and then reaching it up towards the sky. Straightening that left leg. The foot comes down, your hands come down, and then change. You step your left foot forward, and then bring your left hand back. Take hold of the heel, the ankle, the calf. You breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're reaching left heel to floor. If you want to go further, again, you can reach your right leg up. So coming down, and then we'll all come together. Okay, so if either of those, either grabbing hold of the foot or reaching the leg up is too much for you today, then do dolphin, hands clasped, working one leg up rather than going into the strut. Measure up for dolphin, and your choice is dolphin, one leg up, or dolphin strut. Both feet on the floor or working with legs up. Hands forward. Take a deep breath, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and moving chest back to thighs and knees. If you're working with strut, step your right foot in about 2-3 inches. Reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle or the heel or the calf. Everyone breathe into your right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're lengthening right thigh away from your right heel is reaching to floor. Everyone anchor into your right leg. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, reaching your right heel back. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into right leg. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up
And as you breathe out, reach it back. If you're close enough to the wall, you can place that left foot to the wall. Everyone breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left leg back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach it back. Breathe into your right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right heel to the floor, you're reaching your left leg up, you're reaching it back, or keeping the foot to the floor. On the next breath, if your foot is up, lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, placing your left foot to the floor. Change around. If you're doing struts, stepping your left foot forward slightly. Reaching your left hand back, taking hold of the ankle, the calf, the foot, the heel. Breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your left heel to floor. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel the greater lengthening. That left heel reaches back. Anchor into left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, lengthen it back, spread the toes. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and keep sending your right leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel the lengthening your right leg back away from you. And as you breathe out, placing your right foot back to floor. Deep inhale. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. As your belly pulls in, you're moving chest back to thighs and inhale, release. Bend the knees and coming down. And from here, you're coming up to stand for your salutations. So if you need to pad your knees, then pad your knees so we can get straight. You will need some wall space in this vignette. So stand at the front of your mat and get ready for this. You exhale, hands together at chest. Feet presses down to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes. Inhale, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs as you stretch your arms up. And exhale, fold forward, that is in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back, bend your left knees to the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands together at chair pose. Bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, belly's pulling in, straighten the legs. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press back, downward dog. Warrior one, inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. And reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you come down. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, keep drawing chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Inhale, exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, slow down and press back, downward dog. As you breathe in, bend the knees and hop your legs between the hands or step it through. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly split, pulling in, lengthen through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent, arms are reaching up. And as you exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, you can bend the knees. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, go down and press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, left leg steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down to about 2 inches from the floor, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Elbows reach back to hips. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step left foot forward by left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Lift your chest. Exhale, hands down, and step your left leg back, plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down to about 2 inches from floor, and breathe into upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat, push the floor away as you reach to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Upward facing dog, breathe in, and move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, hop or step your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly in. Chair pose, breathe in, knees are bent, your arms are reaching to sky. And exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, and step your left leg back for plank. And reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, you can bend the knees, lower all the way down. Cobra or low cobra. You're doing low cobra, bring your hands forward, and then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Good, and as you exhale, lower down, hands on the shoulders, inhale, toes under. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, right leg steps forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Sweep the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down and step. Left leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Tailbone tucks down, bellies in. Moving into your vignettes. So from here, chair pose, bend the knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor and exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left leg forward between the hands for lunge with the back toes curled under. So the right foot, you're on the ball of your right foot. You can keep the hands onto the floor or bring your hands onto your left thigh. Traction your left thigh forward. You're going further than reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. You go one hand or both. And then breathe in and keep feeling as if you're lengthening away from your right heel. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending your left thigh forward. Begin to engage your right glute as if it's reaching back towards your right heel. And then breathe in and keep stretching out of your lower back. And if you can, bend your right knee so the knee is hovering away from the floor. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and then place your right knee down. Ease your left foot back about 2, maybe 3 inches. So you have a right angle, front leg and back. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, your left hand is onto left thigh. Reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Left hand is on top. Press into your right shin and breathe in. Glide your ribs up and away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Soften your right shoulder away from here. As you breathe in, press your left foot to the floor and then lift your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist away from your left thigh. Glide your left shoulder away from left hip. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, gliding shoulders down. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. Pigeon is your next pose. So you're reaching your right leg back away from you. Tuck your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And then bring your hands under the shoulders and lengthen that right leg back. Feel as if you're anchoring into that right foot. And then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your left shin. Our feet are active. As you breathe in, keep lifting and lengthening your ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach back into your right big toe. Now find your spot with this next breath and breathe there. Deep breath. And as you exhale, allow your body to fold a little deeper, feeling for that great extension through the spine. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Walking your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel, lifting your right knee off the floor. And then step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in, feet together. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. You move your chest and ribs forward, you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine, feel for pushing the floor away. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. So your left heel is reaching straight up. Hands either side of your front foot. Your left knee is off the floor. From here, you can bring both hands or one hand onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. If you're going further, you can reach one arm up or both arms up. Press
press back into your left heel, and then lengthen away from your left heel. And as you breathe out, pull belly in as you go a little deeper. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in and lift your belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, reach back, reaching your left heel back away from you. That heel is straight up, not forward, not back, straight up. And breathe in deeply. Lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And if you can, bend your left knee and reach back into left heel. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your right foot, place your left knee to the floor. Set up for twisting lunge. So from here, glide your right foot back slightly, creating a right angle front leg and back. Right hand onto right thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, left elbow over right thigh knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Right hand is on top. Press into your left shin and breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to floor, twist to the right. As you breathe, breathe into sternum and move chest to chin. And exhale, soften the shoulders down. One more breath here, deep breath. Keep lifting and lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale, twist, twist to the right. Inhale, release. Pigeon is your next pose. Hands down either side of your right foot. Reach your left leg back and bring your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat. As you breathe in, bear down into pelvis and lift and lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, folding forward over your right shin. As you inhale, keep lifting and lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, belly pulls in, feel as if you're gliding your right thigh forward whilst reaching back into left big toe. Deep breath, expanding your ribs wide to armpits. Now exhale, coming deeper into the pose, belly's in. Both feet are active. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. So your next pose today, I'll give you options with this one. So you're either doing flash on the wall or flash prep on the floor. So first of all, I'll show you flash on the wall, and then I'll come down from that and show you flash on the floor. And then you can choose the pose that's right for you today. So if you're doing flash on the wall, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You're measuring up as you would for dolphin. Your elbows are down onto the floor, and you're reaching your hands forward. So my left hand is reached forward. My right hand is reached back. So my right hand, my wrist is about where the knee is. Sometimes you get guidance that says where your left elbow is, your right hand is just below. So you work out what's best for you. I find it better for me to have my hand further back. Your wrists, right wrist and elbow are aligned. And you're tucking your elbow in. Not so you're tucking the elbow in. The elbow wants to stick out. Keep it tucked in. From here, you take a deep breath, lifting, spreading the back and curling toes under. And exhale, lifting these off the floor and straightening the legs. Okay. So this would be your flash prep, dolphin flash prep. So this is one of your option poses. You can come into the pose and stay here. If you do this, stay 3 breaths on one side, and then come down and switch and do 3 breaths on the other side. If you're going further to the flash on the wall, you're then from here, you step in 1 foot onto the wall, step both feet onto the wall. You breathe in and breathe out, pull your belly in, moving chest to the wall. Keep tucking elbows in. Stay here for about 3 breaths, then come down and then switch
and then come up again. So either flash breath on the floor, both feet on the floor, switching after 3 to 4 breaths on one side, switch 3 to 4 breaths on the other, or do flash with both feet onto the wall. If flash breath either on the wall or on the floor is too much for you, then do dolphin, clasping your hands or palms facing upwards, and work for anything from 5 to 8 breaths. Suppose that's right for you. So measure up, breathe in, and exhale, lifting up and moving chest back to thighs and knees. Working with your own count. Deep breaths. And exhale, reaching it down. Deep inhale. So you're filling yourself up with the breath. Keep feeling for pushing the floor away. Stay very focused in where you are. Don't allow yourself to vacate in the floor. Deep breath. Now pull your belly in, moving chest towards your knees. Once you've done your counts on one side, come down, change if you're in any of the flash breaths variation. Deep breaths. Keeping the neck relaxed as you exhale, belly's in. Keep tucking your elbow in so you're not putting any stress on the shoulders. Deep breaths. And exhale, moving chest back to thighs and knees. And once you're done, come all the way down. From downward facing dog on the floor. Everyone, downward facing dog on the floor. Inhale, step your left leg forward for warrior one. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting warrior, place your left hand onto the left thigh, breathe in, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Inhale, lengthen through the right side of the body. And as you breathe out, twisting, twist to the left. Deep breath, breathe into lower, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist to the left a little bit more. Deep breath, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twist to the left. If you can, on the next breath, twisting warrior interlock. Slide your right arm under your left thigh. The left arm is around the back and bind the hands under your left thigh. Or use your right hand to take hold of your clothing by your left hip and left hand by right hip. Or use a strap. And then breathe in, balloon the breath into your back ribs and use this to open up your back ribs. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe in, breathe into sternum and draw chest to chin. As you exhale, twist to the left, glide down. One more breath in, deep breath, inhale. Keep feeling as if moving belly away from your left thigh. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your right knee to the floor. Twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So you're bringing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And you're reaching your right leg back and away from you. Bring your left hand out towards the left thigh, just beyond your thigh. Now, I find that I go into this pose a number of different variations. So you can come straight into the hands over your left thigh, reaching your right thigh away from you and breathe in and exhale, folding over your left thigh. One of the variations I find that gives me a greater stretch is to reach my right arm forward So from the tips of my right big toe to the tips of my fingers, I'm getting that stretch down the whole of the right side. You're bringing your right hip closer to floor. Anchor into right leg and breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left thigh, over your left thigh. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reaching your right leg back. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull belly in. Keep sending your right leg back. And inhale, release. Walk your hands back to center. Curl the toes under of your right foot and reach back into right heel. Step your left leg back for plank. And reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you reach your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward dog. Twisting warrior, breathe in. Step your left foot, step your right foot forward for warrior one. Right foot is by right hand. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Twisting warrior, your right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh and knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Your right hand is on top of left. Lengthen back into left leg and breathe in, lengthen for the left side of body. As you exhale, twist to right. And breathe in, keep feeling for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you twist to the right, send your right sit bone back. Soften the area around your chest. And then breathe into your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, your right shoulder is away from right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, release. Now twisting warrior interlock. Your left arm is sliding under your right thigh. Your right arm is around the back, bind the hands under your right thigh if you can. Or use a strap to bind. Or your left hand is onto right hip by clothing. Right hand is onto left hip, grabbing hold of clothing. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor, twist to right. Relax your neck. And then breathe into lower back, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. Exhale, twist to the right. One more breath. Breathe into your core. And exhale as you open away from your right thigh. Inhale, release. Hands down onto the floor on the shoulders. Then bring your right foot towards the left edge of your mat for pigeon. This is pigeon, pigeon twisting towards your right thigh. So right hand is by hip, reach the hand away. Lengthen your left leg back and then bring your left arm across, arms towards your thigh. Lengthen your left leg back and breathe in, glide your ribs forward on left side. And exhale, keep opening your left side ribs as you fold over your right thigh. And then breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you fold in towards your right thigh, neck relaxing. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, ballooning the breath into lower back. Feel for opening the side ribs. And as you exhale, fold over your right thigh, both feet active. Keep sending your left leg back. Inhale, release. Walking your hands back to center. And then step back onto knees. I'll demonstrate where you're going next into your next pose. So your next pose is flashing arrow. You can do flashing arrow or you can do bakasana.
You're doing flashing arrow. Your pose is here. So your hands are onto your biceps, your hands to the floor, you're reaching your hand forward. So you're coming pretty much into the flash prep pose that you've done. My left hand is reaching forward. My right elbow is tucked in, pretty much as it did for the flash prep. From here, I'm stepping up into flash prep. So breathe in and lifting up and reaching back. So this is flash prep. I'm walking my right elbow, placing my right knee into my right armpit or onto my tricep, lifting my right foot off the floor. Stepping forward with the left foot, breathe in, and as I ease forward, I lift left foot away from the floor and reach left leg back. So that's your flashing arrow. Do 2 to 3 breaths or as many breaths as you can on one side and come down and set up and do the same on the other side. If you're not doing the flashing arrow, then if you have a block, you can do this pose here, which is either you can use a block or not. If you're not using the block, you're doing the kasana. So you're bring your hands together so your elbows are tucked into the side. You're squeezing your thighs into elbows whilst reaching elbows out. When you do that, you'll feel like you're sucking everything out right from your pelvic bone. Hands to the floor. As you breathe in, you're lifting up onto the toes. And as you exhale, as your head comes down, your feet comes up, one at a time or both, and then squeeze your feet together. Keep pulling your belly in and keep feeling as if you're sending your sit bones back. And then you're coming down. If you want the bridge before that, you have a block, and the block is placed down onto the floor. You're stepping both feet onto the block. Your hands are forward onto the floor, but just under the shoulders. From here, you ease up. You place one foot, you both feet on and balancing onto triceps. One foot away from the block and just keep alternating. Eventually, you'll be able to have both feet away from the block at the same time. So just keep working with that. Keep engaging your belly to help you to gain confidence in this pose. So flashing arrow, Vipassana good. Really engage your belly and feel as if your belly pulls in, as if you're moving chest to chin and sending sit bones back away from you. That's good. Good luck, Winder. And once you've done your count, come and step into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward for warrior one. Keep both hands onto the floor and then bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot for extended twisting warrior. Bring your left hand onto your hip or sacrum. Feel for pressing back into right leg and breathe in. Lengthen your ribs forward on your right side. Press your left foot to floor, twist to the left. That's a difficult reach.
You can have your right hand onto a block. If you can go further today, then reaching your left arm up towards the sky. So extended twisting warrior. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from pelvis. As you breathe out, rolling chest open as you reach your left arm to sky. Deep breath, breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you open out a little more. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand all the way around towards your right hip. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on the outside of your left foot. Reverse triangle. Now breathe in and glide your ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the left. You're going further, releasing your left arm and reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. And exhale as you twist to the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down, either side of your left foot. Face your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon, sternum to foot. So your left foot is coming towards the right edge of the mat. And if you can, have your left foot at the right angle. That's what you're aiming for. So reach your right leg back. Grab hold of your foot, grab hold of your left foot with both hands. Pressing down into your left sit bone. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your chest towards your left foot. And then deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest closer towards that foot. Belly's pulling in. Feel as if you're easing your left thigh forward and away from hip. Deep breath, inhale. Tractioning side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, moving chest closer towards your left foot. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor and then step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in your downward dog. Warrior one, inhale. Step your right leg forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. From here, bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. Left hand is flat onto the floor, or place your left hand onto a block. Bring your right hand onto the right hip. As you reach back into your left leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs on your left side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open to the right. You can go further. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, spread the fingers. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, glide your belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you exhale, open up towards the right. As you breathe into lower back, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel for opening to the right. Reach up with the fingertips. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand all the way around towards your left hip. Press back into your left foot, breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, lengthen your left arm down to the outside of your right foot. Or place that left hand onto the block. And have the hand on the floor, the ankle, the calf. Twisting triangle. Now breathe in and glide your left ribs away from your left hip. Draw them forward. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Soften your right shoulder away from you. You're going further, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel for moving belly up and away from pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back as you reach your right arm to sky. Breathe into lower back, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, open up towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat for pigeon, sternum to foot. From here, you're aiming to have a right angle with your right foot. You may be sitting down onto your right sit bone. That might send your left knee slightly crooked, or if you can, straighten it. Take hold of your right foot with both hands. Veer down into sit bone, right sit bone, and lift away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you bring in your sternum towards your right foot. Now breathe in and feel you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold chest closer towards that foot, straighten your left leg if you can. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, you're drawing chest closer towards that foot. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale, release. Hands on the shoulders. And then ease out of this pose. Your next pose today is straddle space. If you have a cushion, a towel, or a small block, you can sit down onto this block. And then you're stretching your legs out towards the side in straddle. You may feel this into your hamstrings and into calves. From here, feel as if you're tractioning your right thigh away from you. Keep lengthening that thigh away from you. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up and open the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, lengthen your left arm down to the inside or outside of your left foot. As you inhale, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm over your right ear. As you breathe in, feel the lifting and lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that right arm over right ear. Deep breath. Stretch your left side ribs away from left hip whilst reaching right leg away from you. If you can, on the exhale, lengthen your right arm. So the right arm is now taking hold of your left foot. Does not matter whether you get there or not. And then breathe into the lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you fold a little deeper, send your right leg back. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Hands are now either side of your left foot, left ankle or calf. Press down into left sit bone and breathe in, lift away, belly away from your left thigh. Feet active and exhale as you fold. Lead with your chest. And then breathe in deeply. Keep lifting, lengthening away from sacrum. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. You're easing your left thigh away from you. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side of the body. And as you breathe out, the right arm is coming down on the inside or outside of your right leg. Extending your left leg away from you. Rounding down into left sit bone. Breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening left arm over left ear. Relax right ear with right shoulder. As you breathe in, glide your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm over your left ear. Feeling this right from pelvic bowl. Breathe in and lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. Feel as your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that left arm over towards the outside of your right foot. That left leg is active, it's lengthening away. And then breathe in deeply. Keep lifting out of your right side. And as exhale, if you can, reach in your left arm to the outside of right foot, you may be able to take hold of the foot. Does not matter whether you can or can't. Deep breath, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down either side of your right foot. You may be able to take hold of the foot or hand, calf, ankle, or hands to floor. And as you breathe in, lift belly away from top of your right thigh. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Keep pulling belly in. Deep breath. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Forward bend. Not yet, not yet, not yet. So your hands are coming forward. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Warm your pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep lengthening the legs to the side. And breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Let your shoulders soften. And then breathing deeply. Lift belly, diaphragm, chest. Then moving forward. As you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, keep sending your legs to the side. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Now ease, bring your hands down by your hips, and then ease past the feet. From here, just lengthen your legs forward, flex the toes back towards your shins. Pressing down into sit bones. As you breathe in, reach up. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. Taking hold of your feet. Feel this from pelvic bowl and breathe in away from pelvis. Breathe out, pull belly in as you fold. One more breath here, deep breath. Pull your belly in, exhale. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away as you come up. Lie down on your back, Shavasana.
So relax your arms down by your side and the shoulders down away from your ears. Close your eyes. Feeling for allowing yourself to relax completely. From here, take a deep, deep breath, as deep as you can. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the toes, tighten the toes. Squeeze the ball of your feet, squeeze your feet, tighten as tight as you can. Your ankles, your calves, tighten your knees and your thighs. Tighten, tight as you can. And then exhale and release. And then take a deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath. Now tighten pelvis, tops of thighs, belly as tight as you can. Lower back, diaphragm, chest. Tighten, tight as you can. And exhale, release. Take a deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath. Now squeeze, make a fist and tighten every finger tight, tight, tight. Make a fist and squeeze. Now tighten your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, triceps, tight, tight as you can. And then exhale and release. Take a deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath. Now tighten your shoulders and your chest. Tighten your neck, your jaw, your nose, your ears, your eyes, forehead. Tight, tight, tight. Tighter. And exhale, release. Now take this as your biggest breath so far today. And as you hold the breath, tighten every cell in your body. Go tighter, tight, tight. And exhale and release. Allow your body just to let go and feeling that sensation of being set free. Every cell feels the compression. And now feel the opening that is there for you. Close your eyes. Allow your body just to let go in your pose, Shavasana. Completely relax.
Begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes and feel for inviting the energy back into your body. And with your breath and with your heart, allow the energy to move through the whole of your body. Scanning your body, noticing how your body feels, and then stretch in a way that feels good.
When you're giving yourself a nice little stretch, roll to the side. Breathe in. Push the floor away on exhale as you're coming back up into a seated position. As you're rooting down into your sit bones, breathe in, bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel, a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. As we finish together, we breathe deeply, honoring yourself, honoring each other, honoring your practice, and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.